Hi everyone, this is Miss Judz. I have been pondering of late, and I thought I would come up with this concept called Musings with Miss Judz. The reason I call it Musings is that so much is happening, and I find myself very often catching myself in a position that I used to see my mother do a lot when we were younger. And usually that would be putting her hands on her cheeks. I've come to say to myself, it gets to a point where you will have to wake yourself up from your slumber. And I say this because I think for my birth country, Nigeria, we've been sleeping for so long that we now have ended up with insensitive, selfish leadership. And while everyone is complaining about embezzling money, overpaying themselves, I began to muse quite a bit. And my thinking is, if we keep complaining that, oh, they're stealing our money, they're irresponsible, and all we do is complain, we've just empowered them to continue to behave as if we don't exist. Now, I'm saying we because Nigeria is my birth country. I don't vote because I don't live there anymore. But I know that there are millions and millions and millions of Nigerians who are fed up with the foolishness of the leaders. And you know what I want to propose today? Is that we dial back and think. Why would you vote for an irresponsible leader? Why would you vote for someone who goes to represent themselves and their pockets, comes and acts foolishly in public? When we were young, there were things we were not allowed to do. And you see big men and women called politicians carrying on as if they don't owe anybody any explanation. Maybe they did not. But I hope going forward they will. And they will because the average young, normal thinking Nigerian, who is way, way more informed and far more responsible than the people who've been representing them, will decide that they've had enough. And they're going to vote sensible people. You know where I will start? Start by reviewing the remuneration of your leaders, the salary of your representatives, your governors, and your senators. Because if you did, then they will go there to serve. They will not go to line their pockets. How many of them, if they were not in office, would behave the way they were and get away with it? I'm not going to call names. It's all in the media and it's very frustrating. So I'm appealing to you, normal thinking Nigerians who number in the millions and millions. Please hold your representatives accountable. When they come and host lavish parties, don't attend. Ask them to make your schools sensible. Ask them to make your hospitals serviceable. Ask them to give you roads that make sense. When we argue about who stole what and who didn't steal what, and yet the people who represent you pick up themselves and go on as if you don't matter, when are you going to get angry enough to vote them out of office and put people who represent you? When are you going to be bold enough to say, give account of your stewardship to us, otherwise you will answer to us? That's all it's going to take to change Nigeria. Hold your leaders accountable. If you don't, you will continue to get what you have. I happen to have spanned 3 different countries, nationalities, and I know that if you hold your government accountable, they will serve you. I didn't mean to come across like I was angry. Encourage young Nigerians who have the voting power to think, to come together and make up their minds what will work for Nigeria. I'll see you again real soon. Bye.